Hey everyone and welcome. Take a look at this image. Does this feel familiar? Maybe you're scrolling through your feed late at night and instead of feeling connected, you feel a little drained. We've all been there. Today we're going to dive into something that's a huge part of our lives, social media, and how it's connected to anxiety. It's no secret that social media has completely changed how we interact with the world. We share our lives, connect with friends, and find communities. But what's the real link between all that sharing and how we feel mentally? Today, we'll explore that connection and figure out how to make social media work for us, not against us. By the end of this, you'll be able to analyze real-world examples and studies that show how social media affects our mental health, especially for young people. Identify the specific psychological reasons why social media can cause anxiety, things like social comparison, FOMO, fear of missing out, and cyberbullying. Evaluate your own social media habits and create some practical strategies to help your mental well-being. Before we get into social media, let's quickly talk about anxiety itself. It's more than just feeling nervous. It's a real and common mental health issue. In fact, anxiety disorders, particularly generalized anxiety and social anxiety, affect millions of young people globally. It's so important to recognize how much they can impact our daily lives and overall well-being. Let's look at a brief timeline. The 1980s saw the formal inclusion of specific anxiety disorders in the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. This led to more research and treatment options in the 90s. In the 2000s, the internet made mental health information more accessible. Then, in the 2010s, social media usage surged, and studies began linking it to increased anxiety among youth. The global pandemic in 2020 only made things more intense, with 1 in 4 young people being affected by anxiety disorders. Today, we have a growing awareness of these issues, which is why understanding them is so important. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat are everywhere. They are the new town square. But consider this statistic from a Pew Research Center study. Teens are spending up to 9 hours a day on screens. That's a huge amount of time, and it's causing noticeable shifts in our social behavior and mental health. So what are the specific triggers on social media that can lead to anxiety? Social comparison. We constantly see the curated, perfect lives of others. This can make us feel like we have to live up to an impossible ideal, which puts a lot of pressure on us. Fear of missing out, FOMO. When we see our friends hanging out without us or having experiences we're not a part of, it can lead to feelings of exclusion and a lot of anxiety. Cyberbullying. The effects of cyberbullying are real and damaging. Victims often experience significant emotional distress and higher levels of anxiety. Here are a few other more subtle triggers. Self-absorption. The constant sharing of selfies and personal thoughts can sometimes create an unhealthy focus on ourselves, pulling us away from genuine, real-life connections. Isolation. While social media is supposed to connect us, high usage has actually been linked to increased feelings of loneliness. Depression. When we prioritize online interactions over real-world relationships, it can increase our risk of developing mood disorders. Now for the good news, we can take back control. Here are some strategies to manage our social media use effectively. Set limits. Establishing clear screen time limits can help you develop healthier habits and lower your overall anxiety. Curate your content. Be intentional about who you follow. Fill your feed with positive, inspiring accounts that make you feel good. Avoid doom scrolling. It's easy to get lost in a scroll of negative news. Make an effort to focus on content that actually benefits your mental health. Beyond just mindful scrolling, here are a few other helpful strategies for managing anxiety. Try a digital detox. Even a short break from social media can help reset your mind and reduce stress levels. Look for support groups. Connecting with others who share similar experiences can provide a sense of community and understanding. Try journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings is a powerful way to express yourself and self-reflect. Follow mental health pages. Many social media accounts offer daily inspiration and coping strategies that can be incredibly useful. There are so many great resources available to help you. Explore apps like Calm and Headspace for guided meditation and mindfulness exercises. And remember, you're not alone. don't hesitate to reach out to a school counselor or a helpline for guidance and support. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a few questions to think about. How does social media genuinely affect your mood on a daily basis? Do you ever feel overwhelmed when you're online? Looking at your own habits, what's one small change you can make today to improve your online experience? Thank you for your time and for engaging with this important topic. Your well-being matters. Information overload is a growing concern in our constantly connected world. Digital connectivity, while offering many benefits, can also fuel stress as we are bombarded with data and notifications throughout the day. In this lesson, you'll learn how information overload is connected to our digital lives, how constant exposure to social media can increase stress and anxiety, and discover simple strategies to manage your screen time and reduce cognitive overload. Understanding information overload. Information overload occurs when excessive digital content overwhelms our cognitive processing, leading to stress and distraction. In simpler terms, it's the overwhelming feeling we get when we are bombarded with too much information to handle effectively. This can happen when the quantity, frequency, and complexity of incoming information are too high to process. Constant notifications and FOMO contribute significantly to increased stress and mental fatigue in our daily lives. Let's explore the cognitive and emotional effects of digital overload. Constant notifications can lead to mental exhaustion, making it hard to focus and think clearly. When we're bombarded by too many choices online, we can experience decision paralysis. This makes even simple decisions feel overwhelming. Continuous engagement with digital platforms can result in emotional exhaustion and heightened anxiety. It's important to recognize these signs and take steps to protect your mental health. Taking a day off from digital devices is a powerful strategy to manage overload. By setting notification limits and embracing digital detoxes, we can significantly reduce stress and enhance our focus. Social media detox. Consider setting boundaries with technology. Limiting usage to around 30 minutes per day can reduce feelings of depression and loneliness. Track your usage. Use an app to monitor your social media time and set daily or weekly limits. Designate phone-free times. Create specific periods like dinner or homework when your phone is in another room. Turn off notifications. Silence sounds, vibrations, and visual cues to reduce constant distractions. Create digital barriers. Remove social media apps from your phone to prevent easy, impulsive access. This slide presents practical strategies for a social media detox, empowering you to break free from digital overload and reduce social media anxiety. Start by setting clear boundaries and limiting your social media use to about 30 minutes each day. These small changes can help reduce feelings of depression and loneliness. Try tracking your usage with apps, designating phone-free times, turning off notifications, and creating digital barriers by removing distracting apps. Each step helps you regain control and ease social media anxiety. For more details, refer to the source provided below the main tips. Credible information supports your journey toward better mental health. Thank you for joining us on this journey to understand and manage social media anxiety. Remember, small steps can make a big difference.